So I walked in the door at 2016 and probably, somewhere between 7 and 10 people, very much a small office dynamic. Got to work 10, 15 feet from both owners, Eric and Chad. So got exposure to a lot of things that people today don't get exposure to. I've learned a lot of things over the 10 years. I came in and didn't even know what a truck was. Eric tasked me with my first project on day 5, and he was like, get on the phone, call these people and set up sales meetings. And I was like, I don't even know what to say, right? I was able to see the company grow drastically over the last 10 years, so it's been a wild ride. Change is a good thing. Yeah, human nature is, to fight change, go against change. We've changed drastically in the last decade, and I'm sure over the next decade we'll change even more. So yeah, probably the biggest thing I've seen is just change. Don't fight it, go with the flow. The last 6 to 8 years we grew drastically quickly, especially through the year of COVID. We grew, we doubled year over year, which I found myself in a weird area because I've only ever worked at Circle. I came out of college and I worked here, so Circle's what I've seen. So sometimes I've got to step back and say, hey, those things aren't normal. But seeing that dynamic growth and just how we've had to adapt as an organization to keep up with that growth and pivot in a very, very fluid organization. Fast forward 10 years, they've believed in me and to lead a large team that does a lot of important business today. So I've been lucky enough to where I picked up skills that not a lot of people picked up. I started in dispatch, I did a little bit of track and trace. I did the operations side. Then I went and ran the sales team. So I've been lucky to be able to see all facets of this business. So we're really pushing people to have all facets, just like how I was learned to do every facet of this business. I want the team to be mini Stuarts in a way. So I've if they can do the customer operations side, the sales side, the operational side, the track and trace, everything that we do. Sometimes a lot of brokerages really want to pigeonhole people into one role or another. I've really pushed my group to do a little bit of everything. The full focus is on sales and customer development and customer relationships, getting out, meeting those people, telling our story, and hopefully growing the book of business drastically in 2026.